Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining me today. We're out at Timothy Lake. We're fishing the north arm for rainbow trout, cutthroats, and kokanee. We got the kayaks. I got Paulette and Kaz with me here. We're gonna have an awesome day, so let's get out and have some fun. Let's go. I'm getting bit. I think. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's a fish on. Come on, sucker. See you later, my friend. So right now what I'm fishing is I got a nice olive green woolly bugger with the split shot, and I'm watching for these trout that are rising on the lake. They're taking emergers off the surface, and I'm just casting this woolly bugger in the vicinity of where they're rising, and they're picking this thing off as they're looking for something to eat. So should be some pretty hot action here really quick. There's a fish. Looks like a scrappy little rainbow. Not bad. So Paulette just got her first trout. Kaz got 2 in the bucket. And the trout are starting to pick up on these emergers. So I kind of switched over to a clear bobber with a pheasant tail soft tackle. Just a real slow retrieve. But Kaz and Paulette are just killing it right now on power bait on the bottom. Found a nice area that's weedless at the bottom. There's a lot of weeds here, but found an area where we can see the bottom. We're only in maybe 10 or 12 feet of water, and it's crystal clear. Fish on. And Kaz has a fish on. Let's go check him out.
Small one.
Okay, I got you, Kazi. You get him? Guy's out there helping Paulette with a big one.
Bring it towards me. That is a nice fish, Paulette.
A good size one, so small.
Oh, it's a nice size one. That's a keeper. All right, got him towards me.
Oh, that is a chunky.
That is a pig, Paulette. I would say this is a keeper. By the gill. Paulette.
Nice fish.
Compared to these?
Yeah.
Okay, so since Paulette and Kaz are kind of killing me on their power bait, I converted. I've got a little sliding sinker with a little egg hook and a little glob of power bait on about an 18-inch leader. Just gonna cast it out, let the line nice and slack, these fish are pretty active, so when they pick up that power bait, they're going to swim with it, and they're not going to feel that weight on there because it's on a slider. So basically you just wait for that line to move out. Fish is going to already have that bait in their mouth and swimming away with it, and you just set the hook, and most of the time that hook should stick. So let's see if we get a fish here, because I got a few fish to catch up on. So let's go. There's a fish. There's a fish. GoPro, sir. There we go. Fish on.
I don't think your camera's recording.
It is. Another small one. All right, we got to get some big ones. These are tiny.
Snag. Reel it up.
It's a little bigger. Still small.
Let it take it a little more next time.
Got another little one on here. This one's a little bigger. It's not huge, but it's a little, got some size to him. Bait barely hit the bottom, and we're getting bit. So we keep the line nice and loose, so when these fish take it, they don't feel the line or the weight. And you watch the line floating on the surface, and when that line starts to take off, I don't know if you guys can see it, when that line starts to take off, that fish has already got that hook in his mouth. And you just reel down till you feel the tension, and then you set the hook. You don't have to set it like you're bass fishing, because we only got 4-pound test on there. Just a nice little hook set'll do.
Yeah.
Now that I say that, watch me, it's going to be like bass fishing.
Never mind. Thought it was going to be a keeper.
Here we go. Fish on. These are all these little 12-inch or stockers. Come on.
Yeah, Paul, you got one? You hooked it? Oh, yeah.
There we go. Fish on.
Yeah, she's hooked somewhere on this log right here.
Okay. I'll help you in a second. Hang on, let me get this fish in. Wow, that was a big fish.
That was a beast.
We might need to switch up to some lures or some woolly buggers or flies or something if you want to get those big ones. I've got a fish on. Let them line up. Getting bit. Oh, fish on.
Finally.
Finally? Jesus, rough crowd. Been releasing all mine so you guys could keep them. This one's a respectable small
Does
one.
that even count?
He's caught right in the lip though, so he's gonna go. I'm gonna let him go. That's fish number 11. I don't know if this one is bigger, but it feels bigger. Yeah, he's the same size. Getting bit. There we go. Fish on. A little pan-sized trout. Getting bit again. There we go. There we go. Fish on. They must have just stocked this river, this lake with these little 10 or 12 inches. Oh, here's the small one of the day. Never said that before. Here we go.
Out of its mouth. Oh, you got like 2 feet close. Oh, it's still on. Oh, now I just pulled that.
Getting bit right now. There we go. Power bait tip with some night crawler. Pretty deadly. I got a fish right now. Let's go. He doesn't even know he's hooked yet. There we go. Come on. There we go. Fish on.
You got one?
Yep.
Yeah, Paulette.
All right. Well, we're wrapping it up for the day. We had an awesome fishing trip today at Timothy Lake, fishing the North Arm. We've been trolling with flies. We've been using power bait. We've been using spinners and spoons. But the killer bait today was Berkeley Gulp bait tipped with a night crawler. That was deadly. We got into a handful of fish that were pushing 20 inches. The rest were anywhere from 10 to 15 inches. All big, chunky rainbows. Been pretty awesome. Both Kaz and Paulette outfished me for sure, which is fine. That's the way I want it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. Tell your friends. And I look forward to seeing you in the next adventure. Thanks.